Hey everybody, welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. Finally, I've learned how to do the intro correctly without messing it up. So we're in Goldenrod City. And we're going to do a little exploring. See if there's any interesting things to find in these houses. There's a flower shop. Have you seen that wiggly something? Got all excited and went to see it. I'm worried. Isn't it dangerous? I think it's okay. Let's see what's in here. Uh-oh. This guy looks rattled. Once while I was battling, my Pokemon couldn't make any moves. The power points or PP if its moves were all gone. Sometimes a healthy Pokemon may be unable to use its moves. If that happens, heal it at a Pokemon Center or use an item. Alright, nothing helpful in here. Alright. I really don't feel like going in all the houses and talking to everybody. So we're just gonna find... What's this? Underground entrance. Well, like, what a pretty obvious way to cover that up. I think there's like trainer battles in here or something. Yeah. I just want to go up and talk to this fellow. I was challenged to a battle downstairs. It's rough there. You'd better be careful. I think we're going to go down there. Let's see what we got. You can probably hear me breathing a lot. Alright, pretty much everybody's okay. You know what? You're going in. We'll see if these fellows are real. How tough these guys are. I think you have some rare Pokemon with you. Let me see them. So we'll just use this as a way to train for that gym up there. Even though we probably could do it. Probably be pretty easy to do the gym. Oh my goodness. How'd I miss? That's just stupid. This is gonna be frustrating. I'm pretty sure it's affecting me just as much as it's affecting him. Which is not fun. It's thinking time. I think in thinking time we'll switch in Mel Gibson. Tackle will do a little more damage, but so will we do more damage. Hey, you miss, you little fucker. Yay. Alright, I'm doing this episode a little late, cause this would have been up like sometime during the actual daytime. Nah. But my emulator that I'm running it on was not working. So I had to like try to like figure out what was wrong. And then I had to go to the website where I found it, which I forgot what it was, so it was a little difficult to do that. But then I remembered I put the link in the description of the first video, so I went there and I re-downloaded it. So, and then it started working fine. Which way do we want to go? I think my money's on this way. Do you consider type alignment in battle? If you know your advantages, you'll do better in battle. Thanks, bud. Bam, 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 bam. Super nerd. Magnemite. Some type alignment you got here, buddy. Alright, I forgot to switch him out. Crap. I just want to hit him the bind. Alright, I guess not. You're getting out, Pie Games, I guess. Got lucky you don't get to get beat brutally anymore. So good for you. Also, on a side note, I tried to buy on eBay because it's not sold pretty much anywhere else. I tried to buy, like, in my opinion, the best game. Or if I remember. And it's been a few years, but like pretty much the game that I grew up playing. Yes, I played Pokemon, but this game was like my favorite game to ever be made. And like I found it on eBay, but like here I'll go through the story as we're just kind of fighting through here. So like when I was a kid, I was not like a Super Nintendo kid. I was more of a well, I played GameCube because Super Nintendo is before my time, but I played GameCube as a kid, and I had this game called, I mean, some of you might have heard of it. Oops. But it's called Phantasy Star Online. And it was episode 1 and 2, not the crappy episode 3, which is just like a card game. But episode 1 and 2 of Phantasy Star Online for GameCube. And like, I'd have my friends over, we play like 4-player split screen. I just remember that's like the best game ever. And they made like a newer one for the Xbox 360, Phantasy Star Universe. That one wasn't as good though. Door's locked. Went the wrong way. But it was like, in my opinion, like the best game. And but what happened was, I found a coin case. That's important for something, which we'll get into after. There. But but pretty much I used to play this game all the time. And what happened was like my mom was like cleaning up in the attic, which is where I had the crap, I keep forgetting them. But up in the attic which is where I played the GameCube and it was stored and so on. But yeah, she was cleaning up there and somehow she managed to mess up the disc reader. So the GameCube did not work. And I was too stupid to go think, hey, let's go somewhere and get it fixed. But I kind of just decided that it was dead forever. But I don't know how long this story is going to go. But like I decided it was dead, and my dad went and sold all of our PlayStation games. Or not PlayStation games. That's what I ended up getting after the GameCube broke. But my dad sold all the GameCube games. And ugh, tired. But he sold all of them. And eventually we got a Wii, which happens to be backwards compatible, and it can play GameCube games. So I was like, oh man, I wish I could finally play this game again. You know, I never thought about getting into the GameCube either. So I think about it, I was really stupid. But, losing my train of thought like every time just because I'm trying to focus a little bit on the battle. But, so I went to GameStop to try to buy this game again so that me and my friends could play it again. And, alright, here's what happened at the GameStop. So I go in and I asked the guy, do you guys have, it's called Phantasy Star, right? So I was like, do you guys have Phantasy Star Online? And the guy goes, what does that mean? I was like, do you guys have Phantasy Star Online for the GameCube? He's like, let me look. He's like, yeah, that's not real. And so pretty much this guy told me a game that I played for like 4 years did not exist. So I was pretty upset. But like for a few years went by. And well, where'd I end up? But a few years went by, and I did not know what the name of the game was, so I never really bothered. We're gonna go in there in a minute once I finish my story. Guess we'll go in here. But I never really remembered anything or anything like that. But what like one time or like this year actually, me and my friend were talking like end of the year, school year. So it was actually like maybe like a month ago. We were like talking about what our favorite games were as a child or like younger. He's my like newest friend, I should say. But he's a good friend. You guys know him probably. Backwards Gaming 3. Shout out. But I guess we'll go get a game started. But whoa, what the I guess so. We were talking about that, and I was like, you know what my favorite game was? And I this is not interesting, we're gonna spin, but I was like, I can't think of the name. It started with a fantasy or something. I get the, what the fuck? It was like fantasy something. But, and then I was like, oh, it's Phantasy Star. And I forget, like, if he said that he's ever heard of it or not. But I was like, dude, that game was the best. Which it was, in fact, the best game, in my opinion. So I went home and I tried to find it on eBay. And that game, which is like, came out in 2002, is like 50. No, I want to say it's $70 and up. Mostly. So I was like really disappointed. I'm like, oh man, that would have been so cool if I could have gotten this game. But I guess not. And I kept looking. And this weekend I found one. Ooh. Um. I guess I don't even know what's going on in this. I line it up on the top, not even like. Bang. We're quitting while we're ahead. Gained 2 coins. But I found it for like $8, I want to say. I think $8. I guess we're saving the coins for those things. Those are kind of cool. But you get prizes from this. I haven't really talked about this. But you play the slots thing, you get prizes, blah, blah. But, you, like, wow, this story is way longer than I thought. Oh my god. I keep losing my train of thought. That's my problem. But, so I found it. It was like $80. Right? But I found it for... The average price was about like $8. I'm like, what? Like, when I was a kid, I got this game for like 30 or something like that. And then I tried to play it on an emulator. Didn't work because of like copyright stuff and the egg's hatching. But then I saw this one up for bid, Togepi, for like $10. So I was like, okay, I'll bid on it. And like, if you guys know how eBay works, I'm gonna name it based on my own decision. There's like this max bid thing, so I set mine at like 40 or like 30, and then like 35, and this guy kept trying to bid and bid. Like, he'd bid like $1 up, like 15, 16. He'd go like 16.50, and then it was him, another guy who like gave up on like the first bid, and me, and Lil John. But this guy eventually, after he reached $20, gave up, and like, so I was like, oh, I guess I won, pretty much. So like, it ended today, and oh man, I'm really upset because it like, I was watching it, like 30 seconds left, and all of a sudden I refresh it, like it's counting down, and it automatically refreshes. I'm gonna see what we can buy in here. Not a lot's happened in this episode, but if you don't like this story, then I don't know. Are you serious? You're I this one with the multi floors. Guess we'll go to the first floor. Wait. Second floor. But this guy comes in. 30 seconds left. Less than 30 seconds. 16. And he goes, and it says, you've been outbid. And then I look at the price. He put $83 on it. I'm like, what the fuck? I was so mad. But I guess you can't win them all. But you know what? I found it. Looking around today, or like after that, I was upset, but I was trying to find another bid on it, and I found it for $40. Like, buy now, which means I don't have to outbid anybody. I can just buy it and have it and be certain I'm getting it, instead of a little fucking prick coming at the last fucking second. But so if it was $40. I don't know if I said that. It was $40. So I'm like, you know what? Cause I don't think that's bad. $40. I mean, before that guy put 80, the other people quit at like $17. So if that guy didn't come in, I would have had that for $17. That's what makes me real mad. But I'll take it for $40 because that game really means a lot to me. But if any of you guys have a copy and you'd like to send it to me, I'm just kidding. You probably don't, and you probably won't want to send it to me if you do, because that's a great game. But if you do, and you're the greatest person to ever live, I don't know. Like, I mean, if you want to do that, if you have it by any chance, I'll give you $30 for it. Alright, that's going to end this episode, as I did nothing. And next episode, we're going to do the gym. So, see you guys then.